What's up everyone, Socrates101 here, and today, I'm going to try something different, because these lives are, when you're playing live battles, you tend not to get the greatest battles, especially when you're doing more consecutive games. Yeah, when you're playing more games consecutively, some battles tend to not be great, and I'm at the bottom of the ladder. So what I actually decided to do is just build a team, which is Bandit, Victini, Life Orb Shaman, physically defensive, Mandibus, Grokun, a Florges, and then a bulky offensive Aggron, Mega Aggron actually. Cooper would not be proud of me. However, what I wanted to do is just play for like an hour and a half, maybe even like cut it into two parts of me playing, but you won't notice because this is just gonna be one video. I'm just gonna play a bunch of games, and then I'm just gonna edit out until I'm just going to filter away the bad games, and then you'll only see high quality content on my channel, and that's what I'm kind of aiming for. So here we go. So I will cut until we find the first battle. So we find a battle, and this is a bulky looking ass team. It's Grokun and Milotic. Not a fan of that, but I still have my Bandit Victini, which is looking like an okay lead actually. So I feel like starting the timer already. So here we go. Victini should put in a lot of work this game. I mean, nothing. He doesn't really have switch-ins for Bandit Vicre. He actually leads with Gorguys, and that already tells him that I am in fact Bandit. I'm just gonna U-turn, however, because I figured a switch would be coming, and now I can just get a free switch into Shaman. Something he doesn't have a switch in for either, apart from like Entei when it's Assault Festa, but I should be able to speed it since every Entei is Adamant. So there we go. I do get the Spit F drop, which is amazing. Here I can just fire off an Earth Power and actually take out the Entei. Unless it's Choice Scarf, and that would be really weird Entei spread. So Shaman actually claiming a kill. Shaman also promising, doing a lot against this guy's team. Yeah, we're not in a bad position at all right now. So I need Shaman to kill the other two guys, like the Suicune and Milotic. So what I'm actually gonna do here is I can switch it to Victini. Just go for Bandit V-Crate from there. He's gonna go for Hidden Power. I'm not sure what Hidden Power that is, but since I did not switch out last time, I'm just gonna click V-Create right here as he goes into Milotic. That's alright, because Milotic does not take Duo-Daz. Kinda want to stay in, and I kinda don't. I mean, Shaman is a safe switch since I can just freely Seed Flare again. Hopefully he doesn't go Ice Beam. Okay, he does actually go Hydro Pump, which kind of reveals to me that he's offensive, I think. He could be, but I'm just gonna click Seed Flare right here, as that does a chunk. And here a Earth Power should be enough to take him out. So Shaman is getting whittled a bit, but he doesn't really have anything that can actually come in and take me out. So here Hypersonic forfeits, so we play that perfectly, and oh, I don't want to forfeit, I just want to get my points on. We find the next battle against something with Zap Zipper, which is a bit annoying, but nothing wants to hit. He has no switch-ins for Victini, like literally none. The only thing that can actually take me out is Honchkrow. I don't really have anything for Honchkrow apart from Aggron. So let's actually lead off with Aggron, because it does a lot to his entire team. Since this is Spadef Aggron, so I figure. So that was an Espeon. Like that was it. It's not anymore though, and yeah, as soon as it goes into Cloister, I just roar. As soon as it goes into Sawsbuck, I actually just go into the bird, the Mandibuzz. Yeah, we'll see from there. I need this guy to check Glalie and Honchkrow, because Honchkrow actually does a lot to my team. In the MBL, a hunch crow actually, my only check to hunch crow actually was Sweet Coon, which isn't great, but I kinda had to, since Murder Crow, Life for Murder Crow actually does a lot. However, he goes into it now, I understand that you more than likely have got superpower. Oh, he crits me, which is not something we like. So I'm just gonna do to prevent that from happening, because I still need this guy to get rid of the Glalie. So I'm actually just gonna go into Manibus, and this is a very weird Haunch Crow set. I'm just gonna knock off, because I feel like it. He doesn't have setup moves, does he? Hopefully he does not, since he could well have Roost, but I'm not too worried about that at all. So here I'm just gonna knock. That's cool. Here I can just go back into Aggron, because my Aggron has got a Roar, and anything he wants to baton pass an SD into, that just gets completely nullified. So here I'm just gonna Roar. There's no point in me not doing that, and Ninjask loses a lot of health, so we're good. In comes Cloyster. I actually don't really feel like switching out. Well, still Suicune, which is something, and he has seen Roar. He's actually gonna go for Shell Smash. When you've just seen Roar, I'm very disappointed. Maybe he's like mixed. I have no idea, but I do think that Suicune should be able to take on this guy. Suicune is actually max defense. Maybe he is. Yeah, Razor Shell does solid 20%. So there goes his Reflect, which doesn't even matter, because we're in the end. No, sorry, but here we go. That was gonna hit me a couple times, but it still should not take me out the next turn, and I don't get a burn, which is rather unfortunate. Unless it gets a crit in these 5 turns, which it could well do. Suicune is actually gonna win this 1v1. So we're not looking bad. We are definitely not looking bad. Okay, don't get a crit. Don't get a crit. Okay, we're good. So even if he actually had gotten 1 crit, we still wouldn't have died. So Suicune putting in a lot of work. This guy actually is really looking forward to setting up with something. He's probably gonna go into Murder Crow though, which is something I would have recommended actually. But he doesn't. I'm just gonna fodder this guy off. There's no point in me. Whoa, that was a bad play. I could have rested in your face. So here Glalie gets burned on, our guy forfeits. Oh, we won the previous one as well. So this one can get closed. So we find our next battle against Viscart. The team is not looking too bad thus far. This might actually be the first game I've uploaded, even though this is game 4, but the games have been pretty bad. I still have to watch all of them back though to determine whether what games I'd like to utilize. But he's using the threat. He's using the Dragalgy. I do have Spit Up Aggron, but I'm not sure if he has no switch-ins to Bandit Victini, which is great. And I have no switch-ins to Bandit Victini or Mix Victini with Thunder or Energy Ball, whatever. So that's not good. I'm not sure what I want to lead with though. I kind of want to lead with the Victini because he has no switch-ins to it. As soon as he leads with Honchkrow, I'm just gonna switch out. But he's actually gonna lead with Dragalgy, which allows me to just go for Choice Bandit, Stabs, and Headbutt. That's what I'm gonna do. So that was Dragalgy, ladies and gentlemen. One of the biggest threats in the tier right now, and it's just completely gone. He can Pursuit Trap me if he likes. I'm just gonna go into Aggron. I mean, he's probably going to Pursuit Trap me, isn't he? Please don't. Okay, that was my Victini, so Victini just got rid of one thing, and that was it. Rather unfortunate, not gonna lie, but I really should not have let with that thing. However, I can go for Heavy Slam. Maybe he doesn't want to switch because he's a +1. Yeah, he should switch, right? I mean, it's Aggron. So we're gonna go for Stealth Rocks. Now I can actually freely fire off an earthquake, pseudo freely, because Drain Punch is still gonna hurt like a bitch, but that actually does do quite a bit. I have to stay in. I have to stay in, which is unfortunate, but I have to. Drain Punch is gonna do a shit ton though. Like it's oh wow. I underestimated Aggron right there. You don't underestimate Aggron. So Viscard is gonna leave. He didn't even know that. I barely had any defense investment. So we're gonna look for the next one. So we find our next battle against Ked. Ked is using a bit of an odd team, but Slurpuff is a threat. Like has always been a threat. Will always remain a threat, I think. But this guy also has like nothing for Victini. As soon as I can switch out Slurpuff on Lucario, on Jolteon, and Slowbro, I just get kills. Slowbro needs a bit of prior damage. I actually want to know how much it does to Slowbro. Let me just ignore my Twitter right there. Victini blank set 252. It's actually neutral attacking nature, and then we have V create, and then we have Victory Star. Oh, which doesn't boost anything, it just boosts accuracy. I knew that. And item is choice banded. And then we go with Slowking. Let's just go with Yu Assault Vest. Victory actually is a 2-hit KO, so that's alright. So he's 0 switch-ins to Victini. That being said, I don't want to lead with that this time, because I've learned from that. I'm just gonna lead off with Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is also looking like solid lead. He actually leads with Jolteon, which it's alright. As he's going to Volt Switch, because that's what he should do, I think. I know Mandibuzz can take one, like, right? Mandibuzz, you are a bulky fucker, so I'm just gonna click Roost, and that's gonna work out. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be beautiful, and yeah, a lot of good stuff happening right now. So he's gonna discharge. Don't get paralyzed. So unfortunate events are happening turn 1, and I'm not too fond of that. So he goes discharge again, and oh yeah, I'm actually Pixie Plate Florigus, so that's why nothing is really popping up. I'm just gonna throw up a wish, and if I need to, I can protect. If I don't, then you know I won't. What's gonna happen here, however, is that I can. No, you're not going to Meteor Mash me. Like you're simply not going to do that. So here we go. That was okay. He had no reason to do what he did. So I'm just gonna protect here. So I kind of want to scout what he is, but he actually is gonna go into his Cupcake. That's alright. I'm just gonna fire off a Toxic, since Toxic is probably my better play. I'm just gonna fire off a Toxic, as he's more than like he's gonna go Cotton Guard. That sure is different. So now I can fire off a Moonblast. Go away. So now I can fire off a Moonblast. Okay, throw up a Wish. I'm faster than you, so as long as you don't protect, I'm good. Pixie Plate Florgus, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually a set that Robotnik, like, okay, Lucario's dead. But this is actually a set that Robotnik gave me, but he was actually using max speed, max special attack, I think. But this one is actually rather bulky. I do think I have like 200 defense EVs. Okay, that's great, because I can. We've already established I'm faster than you. So I'm just gonna put this Moonblast in your face, and we're gonna have a great time. It's not great. I mean, this opponent is not looking too amazing. He goes Shadow Ball. I mean, it's alright. I do think the only reason that's 2KO is actually because of the Pixie Plate, but he goes into Crook. Probably Moxie Crook. So I'm just gonna go into my Mandibuzz. He's gonna go Earthquake if he's gonna do anything. He's probably Scarf or Bandit if I had to guess, cause like, why else would you? What? No, this should be your Rocker. But he's gonna go Earthquake, and I'm just. This thing is useless anyway, this game, so I'm just gonna knock. He goes Fire, fine. So I really want to see what item he has. He has Life Orb. Oh, I already could have seen that. Okay, I'm just gonna Roost then, because you're giving me opportunity to do so. Okay. Or not. Or not. This is a great play. Nice prediction on his part. I'm just gonna foul play right here. This bird is gonna actually cause me some trouble, I think. Hurricane is gonna kill. Obviously, I was at 21%. Florgus can come in Pixie Blade. Pixie Blade. Pixie Blade boosts Moonblast. I don't die from what? Oh my. What am I even playing? Like, why? Roost. Okay, that's cool. If you want to play that game, we can play that game. Because I'm just gonna Toxic you, and then I'm gonna win that game. Don't get confused. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. Now I can throw up a Wish. Florgus actually beats the remainder of his team. Don't get confused. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. And here we can actually Protect. Oh, I've already revealed Protect. That's alright. He's just gonna Hurricane again, and yeah. And here I'm just gonna go into Aggron because of Quad Resista. Yeah, unless he packs Hidden Power Fighting for random reasons, I'm good. HP Ground could well be a thing, but you know. So Bert is not being threatening, and I just feel like setting up rocks. Do I feel like setting up rocks? I do feel like setting up rocks. So that's actually what I'm going to do. He's going to Heat Wave, which he's going to crit me with. It's alright. I mean, we can't really fix that. Would have done no, would not have done 50%. So crit actually mattered, but it also doesn't. So that's Aggron's contribution to this game. There you go, Aggron. There goes his bird. Because, as you know, bird is the word. That was poor reference on my end. I could go into Shaman right here. It doesn't even matter. But since Victini is the star of the show, in theory, I just wanted to go to that one. So he's gonna go into this guy, and I could Bolt Strike, but I feel like it's obvious, so I kind of want to U-turn. But apparently it's not obvious, and I'm just gonna go into Shaman right here and just finish this game. So he goes into Shaman. Oh, he actually predicts that? Question mark. I'm just gonna Seed Flare. Seed Flare, barring it doesn't miss, claims to kill, and yeah, don't really looking sexy. I mean, amazing, right? So Age of Ultron or Ultron dies. Krug gets massacred by Shaman, by Victini, by Suicune, by Florgus. So everything on my team just beats it. So I'm just gonna go Dazzling Gleam. Maybe that actually takes out. I have no idea. I should be faster because we have already seen that. This guy is definitely not. So that was it. That was this game again. So I'm just gonna look for another one. Okay, so this guy actually ends up dying, and then this guy really is dead. So that's it. We're already at 1172. Yeah, could have been worse. So let's look for another bottle. So this time we are playing a Apocalypse, but with dyslexia, I think. Sorry. But here we go. He once more uses nothing to take on Victini. Kinda, I could well lead with Victini. No, if he leads with Crook and pursuits me, then I'm in a bad spot. So Shaman can do a lot. Aggron doesn't do particularly much. Well, nah, it can do a fair chunk. Fuck it. I'm gonna lead with the Victini. And if he leads with Crook, I'm just gonna V-create, because I don't care. He could go in a Shandy, but I still have Florgus. I'm not too fussed about that guy. So he's gonna lead with Blastoise, and Blastoise, Megastoise, and then we have Bolt Strike as well. That is potentially a Oko. So we're not going to do that. I mean, after the U-turn damage, it is guaranteed to kill. How much does V-Gray actually do to this guy? About half. I mean, that's respectable damage. After this, the what's it called? Definitely kills the one thing. So he's gonna go Dark Pulse, which is a fair play on his part. Here I'm just gonna Seed Flare because he probably doesn't want to just sack his Blastoise, and he's gonna switch into something. But that something doesn't like taking Seed Flares, especially when you get to -2. And then on the following turn, I can click Earth Power. And since Earth Power is already super effective, and your Spadef is -2, I do think this is the end of Dragology if he decides to stay in. You don't really have switches for this guy though. So okay, that was a crit, but I highly doubt that mattered. I highly doubt that mattered. So Shaman looking alright, looking solid. He still Chandelure can do a bit. The only thing I'm actually a bit afraid of is actually Chandelure. The other things are not really bothering me in the slightest. No problem to crit, don't change anything. Doesn't change anything. Yeah, good. But you can, like, I wanted to start a timer there, but apparently I already have done that. So, yeah. We in the driver's seat right now, and he's gonna go to Whimsicott. Whimsicott gets fucked by Victini. So that's the thing. I mean, you can get the drop if you like. I really want to click V-Create, but then this guy can actually screw up my day. Is he gonna do that? That's the real question right here. Is he gonna go balls deep and go into Chandelure? Okay, I'm just gonna Zen Headbutt right here because I do think it's a safer play. And then, oh boy. Well, it's Choice Band. Well, it's Choice Banded Victini. Are you mental? Wow. Whimsicott ate that up, and good thing I doubled into the Aggron, because that thing would have not been the best friend of mine ever. So, cheers. So here I'm just gonna Mega and get off a lot of damage on this guy, and then do it again because he can't Oko me, and we're looking good. I could actually double predicting his Blastoise switch and then go into Matnabuzz and get rid of these rocks. Definitely a thing I could do. However, I'm not, because no reason really. I just want to get off a Heavy Slam on something. Yeah. So Blastoise comes in. Is that defensive Blastoise? I don't know my calcs. But however, I can just go into Florgus really safely, and he's gonna go to Crook. I mean, that's kind of adorable. I can just fire off a Moonblast right here and be good. I can just sit here. You're not going to do anything, because since you're a Stealth Rocking variant, you're more than likely not max attack. Okay, that does look like max attack, but there goes your Crook. Florgus, the bulky fuck it is surviving everything. And we looking great. Not as good as we could, since Victini is actually paralyzed, and he still has the Whimsicott, and he still has this thing, which is annoying. However, I just kind of have to Moonblast. I mean, yeah, give me that choice specs, and I'll give you the Pixie play. That's alright. That could have sure ended worse. That still does lot, and as soon as you have like sub, it breaks. And yeah, nice and Pixie play Chandelure. I'll give you that much. New meta, right there. Here it can go into Shaman and Earth Power. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go into Shaman, click Earth Power, and do actually a lot of damage to Chandelure, or as soon as he wants to switch into the Snorlax. I'm actually gonna click Rest as soon as he does that. So I'm just gonna click Earth Power right here. It should take it down to Chandelure if he decides to stay in, but he's gonna go into Whimsicott, which is alright. Whimsicott, the annoying bastard it is. I'm just actually gonna rest in your face. But you're not faster than me, because you are bulky as hell. Encore, okay, that's a bit annoying, not gonna lie, but could have definitely been worse. The only thing I'm kind of struggling with is Blastoise right now, since no, I'm just gonna go into Victini. This thing cannot do anything, and I'm just gonna click Bolt Strike, because yeah, even though I'm paralyzed, which is a bit annoying, I can probably take out this guy, right? And then do a lot. No, I'm actually gonna Zen Headbutt, because like it's probably better. It's neutral against everything. He's gonna go into Chandelure, and yeah, that's the thing that could happen as well. He's gonna Shadow Ball, that's alright. I'm just gonna knock off. Do you think I should knock off right here? Yeah, I'm just gonna knock off. And then we're looking alright again. This does not kill. Okay, there we go. That does actually kill. Mandibus actually packs a bit of a punch. Nice and Pixie Play Chandelure. So good we didn't Roost there, because then we would have died next turn. It goes into Snorlax. I'm just gonna knock. If he goes for Curse, I can Foul Play next turn, so that's alright. He knocks off Leftovers. Now he's gonna go Curse. So here I kind of feel like roosting, since this thing is actually a bit of a threat. And then I can go Defog, because Victini can probably outspeed it after he sets up one more, but he's got like lots of defenses. Can you stop hexing the fuck out of me? That would be great. I'm just gonna Foul Play right here. He can Body Slam all he likes. Yeah, that was actually pretty annoying. So I'm not sure what I want to do right here, since everything on his team just hurts me a lot. I do think Victini outspeeds. Yeah, I can just go into Victini and click V-Create. Hopefully, if I did not get paralyzed with Victini right there, that would have been phenomenal. But I'm just gonna click V-Create right here. V-Create is gonna do a nice chunk. He probably wants to kill me, and he does not outspeed me. He does not outspeed me. I'm just stating it, so maybe it comes true. I have no idea whether I'm faster or not, but apparently I am. It's looking alright. He could definitely rest. Oh, bollocks, dude. So what I'm gonna do is go to Aggron, and the only thing I can do is roar it back out. He's gonna Curse again. It's amazing. I can no longer kill this Snorlax. So that's rather unfortunate. He's gonna rest. That's amazing. I can just roar you out, and of course I roar you out into the one thing I didn't want to see. 50-50 chance, of course. Just gonna go into Suicune. Suicune could possibly end this. Here we go. Okay. And here I can just retaliate with a Scald. You could switch into Whimsicott, predicting my Calm Mind. That would be a thing to do. Okay, that's actually really good that I got that burn, because now I can actually rest and beat the Snorlax one-on-one, which is pretty amazing. Now I'm just going to go into Aggron, because Aggron is easily my safest play. I do think that Crocoon actually beats Curslax one-on-one, so that's amazing. And here I can just go for a Heavy Slam. Even though the switch is painfully obvious, there's not a lot I can do about it. So he wakes up, he's gonna go Body Slam. Don't paralyze me again. Oh, of course you do. So Blastoise is getting whittled, which is great. I'm just gonna go into Victini, because Victini doesn't do shit this game anymore. My entire team is like paralyzed right now, I think, which it's not something you like to see. I'm just gonna go into Suicune, since like I still need Aggron to deal with this guy. I could actually set up Stealth Rocks with that. So I'm just gonna Sleep Talk. He doesn't have anything to kill my Aggron with though, apart from this guy. So here I Sleep Talk to Calm Mind, which doesn't even matter. I'm just gonna go into Aggron, and he can't switch in on me, so Blastoise can only come in after something has died. So here I can just set up my Stealth Rocks and get them up guaranteed, because that's how it works. So Blastoise is dead now, and now I can Roar. Okay, he's gonna curse. He's gonna curse a lot once he figures out his Blastoise. Okay, into Whimsicott, which is amazing. In theory, I can just keep roaring, but you can Encore me all you like. I'm not too fussed. I can just go for a Heavy Slam. This is actually really exciting. Well, it's not as much an exciting match as it is a good match. It's alright. It's not fast paced. It's not amazing or anything. So Blastoise is dead, and the only thing he has left is Snorlax, which should get beaten by Crocoon if I am not mistaken. So we found a new battle against Reborn 88. I mean, he's using a Victini, he's using the squad, and I do think Shaman can put in a lot of work. Victini can actually do a lot once Rhyperior is dead. Victini gets a kill every single time after Rhyperior is actually dead. Sorry, Skype is distracting me. Shut up, Andrew. But I'm kidding. I love you. But what are we going to lead with? Suicune actually has a nice matchup against everything on his team, but I'm just gonna lead with Victini because Victini is here for a reason. We're going to try and prove that reason. So I'm just gonna V-create right here. He's gonna U-turn. I'm not sure if he wants to go into Rhyperior because I could well click Energy Well. But seeing that I do have Shaman, it's probably not the thing I went for. Yeah, everything could have happened. He's gonna go into P2. That's alright. That actually does well over Alf, and I can really just click it again because there's no point in me not to. If he can go into Rhyperior right here all he wants, there's still a chance of me not being what I seem to be, and I figured he wouldn't go into the right barrier, so that's why I actually click V-Create, because Victini tends to run Energy Ball nowadays, but I don't, so we're good. We're actually really good. So that's amazing. Actually, let me get a bit higher. Okay, that's great. So, Victini, putting in the work, taking out P2. P2, one of the most annoying things in the world. Now he's probably thinking, wait, I don't know. No, Porygon 2 is that slow. That's kind of how it works. So, here, Reborn 88 is really thinking about his plays, and he decides to go, you know what, let me go into Victini real quick, and, yeah, I agree with that play. So, I do think I want to go into Aggron, and I kind of don't, so I'm just going to go into Suicune. He could very well Bolt Strike or Thunder right here, but that would be pretty bad, and, he decides, you know what, fuck you, I'm gonna go into V-Create on my own, and now I'm actually in a really good position because now I get off a free Scald on something, which is amazing. So another thing I could do is actually just Calm Mind up here, but hopefully I can get the burn. I do get the burn actually, so we are in a good position, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna click Calm Mind here because I don't give a shit about your Suicune, about your Espeon. Okay, so that's cool. He's gonna Shadow Ball me. I really was thinking about switching in Victini right there, so that was actually a good play on his part because he almost predicted me. Here he goes into Victini. I'm just gonna Skull again. That is a lot of damage. And here I'm just gonna go into Aggron because Aggron is going to nom this hit. He's probably banded as well if I had to guess. That doesn't do shit. And here I'm just gonna click Heavy Slam because there is a chance of me trying to get up Stall Frogs and him going into Espeon. Because of that reason, I don't think he will go into Espeon, but just the off chance he actually does that, I'm just gonna go Heavy Slam and actually do a lot of damage to this Heracross. So my optimal play right here is just go out into the Mandibuzz and click Knock Off afterwards. He's probably gonna go for a Contact move because that's what Heracross tends to do. And yeah. We're looking solid. I can actually probably Roost, or I can just go for a knockoff. I don't want Mandibuzz to actually get the kill on this guy, because then Slurpuff gets set up in my face. So what I'm gonna do is actually switch into Victini. Here I can just fire off V-Create again, because why not? So that was Slurpuff. This guy is not playing great. Or I am playing great. I have no idea. Something right there. So Reborn once more forfeits, and we're gonna look for a new battle. So we find our battle against Rex for Yu, I swear. So I tend to swear a lot as well. Puns, even though that's spelled differently, I don't care. I'm just gonna leave with Victini because he doesn't really have anything for it, and beautiful things can happen. So he's gonna leave with his own Victini, and this time I'm actually just gonna U-turn out because he could very well switch into like the variety of things, even though he doesn't have anything to take on if he create, like legitimately nothing. So that's cool. That's something we like. I'm just gonna U-turn out. Hopefully I'm slower. Okay, I am slower. He's usually Life Orb variant, so that was a speed tie since I'm max speed. But he doesn't know that. So he goes in a Fortress. Which is pretty odd, admittedly. But what I can do is a variety of things, really. I do actually think that Suicune can win this battle right here, right now. Heracross is the only thing that could pose a threat. He's gonna go Stealth Frogs, but I'm just gonna set up a Calm Mind and put myself in an okay position. If it goes into Victini, I can probably kill it. Usually these guys are naive instead of hasty, so usually has like minus Spadef nature. We might get interrupted in a second since Andrew really wants to call with me, and I don't mind him watching our battles as we do this, because that might actually bring more entertainment to this bitch. Let's look at our ranking real quick. Okay, he is Roar Empoleon, which is to be foreseen. I'm 10 and 2. Recoil of almost 900. Hopefully we get the burn. We do get the burn, and he actually scalds us instead of going for Roar. So that's amazing. Maybe he doesn't even have Roar, and if he does not have Roar, then we are in a good ass position once again. So I'm just gonna set up another Calm Mind as he scalds us. And the only thing I have to make sure of is that this Suicune is going to be healthy once his Empoleon goes down. So I'm gonna go for a third Calm Mind. That's basically all I need this game, I think. Could set up a fourth one, and that's about it. That's gonna be it, and then I'll be able to take on everything. Luna Bay. Unsure. It could be. I have no idea. But I'm just gonna set up another Calm Mind as he just scalds me again. I mean, he's just letting himself get whittled a lot. And then I set up one more Calm Mind. And if I don't get burned before he kills me, then we are really good. I was thinking, of course, when I say that, I'm obviously going to get burned, but I didn't just yet. Hopefully, it doesn't burn me the next 2 turns either. But that would be really lucky if that actually happens, but maybe it does. Maybe it does. Maybe Suicune has now a secret ability. We did not get burned by a single Scald, which is magnificent. So now Suicune gets the second kill. So Suicune in the driver's seat is my favorite expression right now. Yes, you're right. But he goes into Victini, which is okay. I can just go for another Scald and kill something. Well, Heracross could actually take one, I do reckon, but Fortress is not taking this. And so there we go. We're back at almost full. I'm just gonna go. A lot of weird people are joining us right now. I have no idea who these guys are. This is actually Bandit Heracross, which is pretty bad. Now he could actually go into Victini or even Mammoth. Does Mamoswine kill from here? Are you that convinced that a Mamoswine? I'm just gonna click Scald again. If this doesn't kill, I'm really happy. If he flinches me, however, then Earthquake will kill, but he decides not to do that. And Suicune is bringing this baby home. So Rex for Yu came in. He probably predicted the switch into the Shaman, but I have no idea why he'd do that. So we're gonna look for the next one. That's gonna be the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.